my foodie friends, and welcome to our kitchen. Today we're going to be reviewing the 1943 edition of the Lilly Wallace New American Cookbook. And because this was a war year of World War II, you're going to see chapters on food rationing, what to do with your leftovers because to throw them out would have been un-American and unpatriotic, and don't worry about not getting enough sugar because too much sugar makes you fat anyway. Also, how to put in a victory garden, because growing your own food was going to bring victory to the Allies. So out of this cookbook, we're going to be making the fried chicken served over rice. The recipe right here says to make it the same as Southern style fried chicken, just omit the flour. So we have to look up here and see what the Southern style fried chicken recipe has in there, which we have salt, pepper, and butter, no flour. So that's it. That should be pretty simple. Then we're going to add the spinach, I guess Timbales? I have no idea how to say that. And you can see we have all of our ingredients listed for that. And we have 1 cup of tomato sauce, which says follow number 2035. So then we have to flip over to 2035 and find our tomato sauce recipe, which shows you everything we need for that. As you can see, Mitch did a beautiful job cutting up this chicken. I'm going to season it with salt, pepper, and I've got some butter that I'm going to put in the skillet and get it nice and hot. It said to serve it over a bed of fluffy rice, but I'm going to cheat a little bit and use a package of Trader Joe's microwavable rice. All you have to do is put one of these packages in the microwave for 3 minutes and you get perfect rice. It's just going to save us a little bit of time. Our tomato mixture strained and ready, and because I'm patriotic, I'm going to save this for another recipe because we don't throw anything out. And I'll let Mitch, you're going to add the flour, and it just says fat, so I thought we would choose butter. Okay. And basically you're just going to thicken this sauce up. Okay. So while you do that.
So how thick? Like gravy thick?
Yeah. It doesn't actually say, it just says like, just kind of like as you would do a white sauce.
Yeah, that's a gravy.
But the white sauce, okay, so that's a gravy. So while he does that, I'm going to work on getting our spinach ready. I've got it boiled, and to that I'm going to add our eggs, lemon juice, I've got some paprika and a little bit of cayenne. some salt. That should be good. And a little bit of pepper. It also says a cup of milk. But that seems like it's going to be a lot. I think I actually might cut that down a little bit. Yeah. So I might start with a half a cup and see how that does. I think that's plenty. So mix that up really good. And then, once that's done, I have my ramekins all ready. So we're going to divide the mixture into these 4. I've got about 1 inch of water in this pan, and then we're going to put it in the oven for about 300 degrees. And let's see if it says, I don't actually think it says, no, it just says until firm. So we'll just have to eyeball that. And we'll save this milk for something else because we want the allies to win. We've got our chicken on our bed of rice. Thank you to Trader Joe's. And we've also got our spinach Timbales. Timbales. We have our spinach Timbales with our tomato sauce on top. I actually only managed to get 3 ramekins instead of the 4, like the book said. And with the tomato sauce, I actually had to add a little bit of sugar just to cut the acidity of the tomatoes. But other than that, we didn't change anything in the recipe. I did exactly the way it said, just except for the sugar.
Oh, you cut out some milk.
Oh, that's right. I did cut out a little bit of milk. I only did a half a cup instead of the full cup of milk, which...
It still took a long time.
Yeah, and there's one thing, even, as they were talking about rationing and using your leftovers and cutting down food waste for victory, I still ended up with a half a cup of milk that, I used powdered milk, so I made up a full cup of milk. I'll just have to use that for something else.
Whole milk might have made it thicker.
Yeah, whole milk probably would have been better. And I also ended up with the leftover tomato, onion, and parsley sauce that I had to strain to make this. So this is something I'll have to come up with another recipe to use that up for too, since we want nothing to go to waste. All right, you ready?
Let's see what it's like.
Okay, let's try the chicken first.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh my god.
I fried it to perfection.
That is excellent. I'm not kidding. That is excellent.
Yeah. I
mean, and I think, you
it's
added
simple.
Yeah, it's really simple, but that's what I think makes it even better. You put a little Crisco in there, right, too?
Yeah, butter and Crisco.
Okay, so we didn't use just all butter. We added a little bit of Crisco, which I don't know if that would have really changed the taste.
It shouldn't change the flavor. It can affect the crispiness of the outside, though.
Okay, well...
Which it is crispy.
Whatever you did,
that's
excellent. Good. Okay, let's try the... Now,
I don't know. We'll try it.
You're not a big tomato fan, so you might not like this, but... This, I think I've only ever made something, a vegetable, in a ramekin one time in my life before, so I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's pretty good. I like it. It's got a lot of different hints, you know, like multiple notes of
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit
interestingness.
more spinach on it. I didn't get enough spinach on that one. Okay, I didn't think I would like that. But
That is really good.
it is really good.
That's like the best way I've ever had spinach.
Yeah, it's extremely flavorful.
Yeah.
The
it's got a
tomato
ton of
sauce
flavor.
makes it really, I think. The egg and the tomato sauce,
Yeah.
I think, is really what brings this. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so what do we think of the 43 edition of the Lilly Wallace New American Cookbook?
Good food.
Yeah, I would give it a 5 out of 5. I mean,
The food is excellent. It's simple.
yeah,
Most of it. This was a little bit complicated.
yeah, but not bad.
Not bad.
Anything more than what, I mean, you just need ramekins.
Yeah, and I mean, you could probably do it in a small casserole dish or something too if you wanted to.
Yeah, actually, you
Like
probably
make a
could. You
small
just have to
casserole.
cook it probably a little bit
Yeah.
longer to make sure the egg sets in the center. But yeah, I think this is excellent. Also, if you're a history buff, you're just going to love this for all the chapters on
World War II.
what housewives at the time had to do in their kitchen in terms of food rationing. It actually even gives some ideas for some leftovers. So maybe I'll look at that chapter and see what I can do with all those tomatoes and parsley. You can get this book on Amazon and eBay. I believe the editions went all the way up to 1952. So if you're wanting this one in particular, remember it's the 1943 edition, which I'm sure between the two websites you'll be able to find one. Or at least, I believe she did one every year, so you could probably get, I mean, World War II went up to 1945, so you could probably get one that has the same rationing chapters if that's what you're going for. Alright, well, we're going to finish our dinner, and then we're going to...
Clean up.
Yeah, it's a massive mess back here,
It
guys.
was a bit messy of a recipe.
Yeah, the fried chicken, I think, was probably what did it. But we're going to enjoy our dinner first and then get to the cleanup. So, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so that you catch up on the next videos we'll be putting out. Thank you. So out of this cookbook, we're going to be making the fried rice and served over rice. Oh my God, fried rice. What?
Fried chicken.
What is it? Fried chicken. Okay. I forgot my spiel. Oh, cookie.
You know?
Okay.